Oh my, holy shit, look at that highlighter. That's not what we're here for. Anyway, hi, today I have a very exciting tutorial for you. The all-new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Sugar and Grunge palette just arrived, and I cannot wait to put this all over my eyeballs. So if you followed me for more than a hot second, you know that I am absolutely obsessed with all things Blend Bunny. I have every single palette. I have all the other ones over here. I have the cream lipsticks. I have everything. The brand is amazing. The highlighter is also Blend Bunny. This is their Noctilucent highlighter palette. That's besides the point. I'm a huge fan of Blend Bunny Cosmetics. So when I say I'm excited, I am excited. Okay, so this is the all-new Sugar and Grunge palette, like I said. So this has 24 shades, and here she is in all her glory. If you're also a longtime Blend Bunny Cosmetics lover like myself, you'll notice something different about this eyeshadow palette, and that are the shimmers at the bottom. Now, if you're like, Cody, what's the difference? Let me show you compared to the Primal eyeshadow palette, which is like one of my faves. You see how the shimmers at the bottom of this match the colors of each row? In Grunge, it does not. So like normally you would see like the blue over here and this pink one over there. It's hard to do that backwards in a monitor, but they're all over the place now. So let me know how you feel about that. I know a lot of people are pretty opinionated about it, even though it's just eyeshadow, but people really, really love this layout. I know for a fact that Blend Bunny Cosmetics, they love to be unique and innovative, but also they mention that when you do something over and over and over, that really kind of makes people end up copying you, and that really gets annoying. So they're just switching it up a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. So the Sugar and Grunge palette retails for $41. Yes, you can still use code CODYJAY for 10% off your order. That is an affiliate code, so I do get a couple bucks in my pocket. Thank you for supporting both of us. And if you don't want to use the code, that's fine. I mean, who doesn't want to save money? So let me prep my eyes real quick and we'll get started. Okay, I got my lids prepped with my Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas eyeshadow base. I've used this so much the label on the back is literally gone. So today I'm feeling like it's a halo kind of moment. I love my halo eyeshadow, so let's just get started. So I'm feeling like I want to go to my usual favorite colors, which are going to be the pinks and the burgundies over here, as well as some of the purple, and maybe we'll dip into a little bit of the blue. So to get this going, I'm going to dip into the shade Drew, and I'm just going to start packing this on my inner and outer corners in small circular motions. Immediately you can see the pigmentation or the payoff of this palette is fantastic. All of her formulas, all Blend Bunny Cosmetics formulas are truly incredible. And I guess that's why they're probably wildly successful. Same thing on the inner corner. Now, one thing about me is I love to create eyeshadow looks that are really easy to replicate because everyone's on a different skill level. Everyone's on a different part of their makeup journey. Like for me, I like to create looks that are pretty simple or easy to replicate because at the end of the day, if you're watching a tutorial, I think 9 out of 10 times you'd like to replicate that tutorial. And if it's something that's crazy, difficult, or intricate, like, and you're just not going to be able to, like, what's the point of watching, you know? Okay, so now that that's stamped on, just lightly bounce this brush around the outer edges just to soften them up a little bit. Okay, next to soften that up a little bit more. Get out of my hair. All right, next to soften that up a little bit more, I'm going to go into the shade Flannel here at the top. I'm just going to start taking this right around the edges, just softly blending them out. Don't be afraid if this is kind of messy looking. It's completely fine. This is not meant to be a super precise, structured kind of look. This is a super quick and easy, very simple kind of eyeshadow look today. Same thing on the other side, just gently brush against the edges. Feel free to take it down in towards the center of that first shadow we used. Just going to help blend it and create more of a little bit of a gradient. Now I do want to take this up into my crease slightly because I do have hooded eyes, so I do want to take it up a little bit higher. That way you can actually see it when I'm looking at you. Now we're actually dipping back into that first shade, which is Drew, and we're going to stamp this right back in the middle. When you're blending shadows out, sometimes you'll lose a little bit of that core pigmentation, which is completely fine. Just go right back in and stamp over it with that first shade just to bring a little bit of life back to it. Formula, like I said, not surprised. It's just so smooth, so creamy. Everything blends like a dream. It's very, very little work. So if you're a beginner with eyeshadow, I truly, truly recommend trying out Blend Bunny Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes over anything else. I just really feel like these are amazing for beginners. Need Botox, look at that, that's horrible. Okay, for the center of the lid, we're gonna go in a little bit of shimmer, so that's why we left that space open. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna kind of reshape it right now. So for shimmer, I think we're gonna go in with a little bit of, should we do butterfly? Should we do something crazy? Or do you think that's gonna be weird looking?
Do it.
Actually, let's go in with bubblegum. Let's be a little safe today.
Okay.
Now I'm going to start off with a brush just to show you what it looks like with a brush, but I do find that with Blend Bunny shimmers, this formula is very, very creamy. So while I don't love to use my fingers when it comes to makeup, I do feel like it applies best with a finger. So like that's what it looks like right off the bat. It looks really, really pretty. But like, let me show you with a finger. Hello.
Hello.
See how it immediately just zhuzhes it up? way more intense. Do you see the difference? That's pretty significant if you ask me. So we're just going to stamp that on. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to reshape it here in just a second. So going back in one more time with a little bit of Drew, that first shade, we're going to start shaping it and kind of taking it at a diagonal on the lid just to kind of close that line off. Same thing on the other side, just to soften it up. Now what I'm going to do is take a really clean, fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into a little bit of Skater Girl all the way at the top, very, very light pink. I'm just going to brush this over the top of this blend just to make sure everything's nice and seamless and smooth. It connects it a little bit, but not enough to make it look dramatic. It just looks light and airy. What do you think? All right, it's time for under eye. I'm going with my trusty Makeup Shack T14 brush. And now we're going to dip more into the purples over here. I'm going to go in with the shade Detention, and we're going to bring this under our lower lash line. I am a hoe when it comes to lower eyeshadow. What? I just feel like it connects everything together and it looks so nice. I just can't imagine not having eyeshadow underneath my lashes. So I just take it all the way to my inner corner. I always close my eye just so I can make sure I can bring it right up and connect it to that outer corner of the shadow on top. And then just very, very quickly and lightly, I brush through it. This is just going to blend it out and diffuse it so it's not super harsh. If you wanted to take a second to add a second color just to lighten it up and diffuse it even more, feel free to, but I like this shade just the way it is. See how it just like brings everything together but also adds a little pop of something? Okay, that's looking really good. Real quick, off camera, I'm going to do the other eye, throw on some lashes, mascara, and a lip, and I'll be right back to show you guys the final look. Okay, I'm back, and here's the final look all complete. I think it is so stunning. I threw on some Glamnetic lashes, and I threw on a new L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in the shade Le Plum Dominant. Je t'appelle blue. Okay, so let me get you up close. So cute. I know. So let me give you my final thoughts on the all-new Sugar and Grunge eyeshadow palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. For starters, packaging is always spot on. They are so creative with their packaging. Everything's so beautiful. I never know what to expect next, but I always expect it to be beautiful. And this is beautiful. I think the colors are amazing. Now, again, there are 24 shades in this. It says for the 90s sweetheart. Yeah, I was born in the 90s, but I don't know anything about the 90s. What? So if you resonate with this palette, fantastic. Oh. The colors inside are super cute. Love it. I really, really love the pastels here at the top. Definitely, if you want a lighter eyeshadow moment, you can definitely do that with a lot of these shades. Deepen them up with these rows here. And then, of course, you have the shimmers at the bottom. Again, the layout of the shimmers is very different in this palette. They don't coincide with the exact color family like they normally do, but I think that's totally fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with changing up some placement and things like that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Blend Bunny's brand. She can do whatever she wants. Again, the Sugar and Grunge eyeshadow palette does retail for $41. Again, you can still use code CODYJAY to save 10% off on this. Overall, formula, 10 out of 10. They always are. It never surprises me how great these formulas are. The blendability, the pigmentation, the ease of use, fantastic for a beginner. 10 out of 10. This is so beautiful. There are some new lippies coming out as well, so be on the lookout for those. I'll, of course, do a try-on video for those as well. I would love to know what your guys' thoughts are on the all-new Sugar and Grunge palette. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you like the new layout? Do you love the colors? Do you not love the colors? And honestly, what would you like to see from Blend Bunny Cosmetics in the future? Because, of course, right now we have eyeshadow, we have lashes, we have lippies, we have highlighter, we have face palettes, we have lip oils. What else would you like to see? But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching today's review and tutorial of the all-new Blend Bunny Cosmetics Sugar and Grunge eyeshadow palette. I'm obsessed. I love this. Can't wait to create more looks with it. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay. So this is their brand new Sugar and Grunge palette. So let's just jump right in. Redo, like it. Oh my gosh. I forget what I was even saying. End of each one. Oh, wait. Did I say that right? And all of that. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's not. Subscribe button did my. Oh, yeah. If you've been a long time. So if you. The bottom, these shimmers. Sorry, I'm all fucked up today. You can tell it's been a hot minute since I filmed.